Welcome to the show.
I felt like
All right, we got another episode of Arguably Awesome Podcast. And why don't you go ahead and take a look who's in the captain's chair today?
In a world, in a galaxy, once upon a time.
It's the Arguably Awesome Podcast, starring A.Card and Airflow. All right, free 1-800. Dial that shit.
Oh yeah, I wish I had the flashing. I need to do editing for that to make that epic.
Oh, hey, we got your back on that one, man. Oh, man. So I'm sure you're all probably wondering, for those of you listening, what we're talking about. We've got space backgrounds because today's a space-themed episode. We're talking about aliens. A-Card, tell him. Tell him.
And make it so I shall. I'm trying to do Picard, my favorite Next Generation. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Final Frontier. Oh man, really? They got the. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say the green is green screened on that.
You're going to do it like the makeup
tutorial. Pendant, by the way. Klingon pendant. My dad gave it to me. He had it since the 90s, I guess. Oop, there it is. Can we get a focus on it? Like they do in the. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. I'm using a high-def camera that was expensive. It's not working. But yeah, we're going to be going into details of conspiracies, government cover-ups, UFOs, theories.
You name it. We're talking pop culture like books, video games, all the things that cover aliens, from whether it be like some cartoon TV show to like Ancient Aliens on History Channel. We're talking it all. What our personal experiences are and what we believe could be lying beyond the stars.
Because we believe in you. That's Ghostbusters? No. I forgot.
I don't know. The U.S. Army? That beats me.
Okay.
Today's
sweet. You wanna take us into it?
Absolutely. Today's
wait.
non-alcoholic, not sponsored. Oh no.
Oh. No, yeah, don't do it. Is it space related?
Yeah, but go ahead and do your thing, and then I'll just cut it later.
Oh, I just wanted to do some dipshit thing. I just wanted to show you what it looked like if, because I actually watched a video of what it was like if somebody got probed, because you know when they have you, you know when you're like comatose and they like sedate you. I mean, so far is what they said, but you know, like you've heard like people getting probed and all this stuff, like put like implants like embedded in their skin.
Yeah, but you were watching videos of people getting probed?
No. Butt plugs. I don't know. No, but I saw this one. I had a dream that I was taken into this alien ship and I couldn't move. And then all of a sudden, you know, they probed me and I'm like, ah!
Good Lord. Editing the audio on that's going to be hell. I could hear it breaking from here.
I actually never had a dream about me being probed. I just really wanted to do that.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Yeah, check out 3D World on Instagram. You'll see weird shit like that. It'll fuck me up. But yeah, the beer. Plug it.
Oh, right. Shoot, I'm fucking listening to all that. I forgot where we were even at. Shit. What is it called? So we got a beer from Three Magnets Brewing. It's called Hinterland Hefeweizen. And if you can see that, it's got a little spaceman riding a bike.
For some reason, a German space movie would sound awesome.
Hinterland Hef.
Yeah, that actually does look pretty good. Does it taste as good as it looks?
You know what? Oh, put my shades back on. We're going to find out.
Oh, it is a first time try.
Ooh,
okay.
Look at all that
Real
frosty.
review. It's a podcast with a beer review. I should do a probe review. Would that make me? Never mind. We're not gonna
Ooh,
do that part.
I do like a Hefeweizen, and this is crispy. Mmm. Oh, it's got a almost like a floral kind of finish to it too. Wow, can
Okay.
you guys smell
How
that?
hoppy is it? I can't drink beer that's totally hoppy unless I'm in Germany.
I believe this one has a dry hopped kind of thing going on.
Okay.
And it says it's got I don't know what SAAZ and Melba MELBA, but
Melba.
it says it's a Hefeweizen Whirlpool hopped. So I'm assuming they add the hops. I don't know, by stirring it in the whirlpool. Like I don't know all these technical terms. They're like we whirlpool dry hopped it with Saz. I'm like I don't know what any of that is, but it tastes damn good.
And a hint of nutmeg in there too. Now I'm like, oh really? I could only taste a few of those things, but I'll still drink it. Do you
With the
think it'd be a
spaceman,
fail if we did
I
a
thought it was
beer
gonna.
podcast? Because I don't know shit about beer.
Hey, that's what research is for, man. You can always educate yourself.
And maybe it might be humoring just to watch us talk about beer and we are getting by.
I mean, we could always do an episode unless you want to spin off into a whole podcast. I mean, I'd be willing to drink beer for a podcast.
Oh my god, yeah. Listen to Tarzan Boy, and every time they go, oh, they had to drink, we'd be drunk.
I've got a freaking journal, a beer journal somewhere where I write down beers that I actually like, and then I want to remember them. I'm like, oh, scribble,
really?
scribble. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My lady was nice enough to get me one of those.
Actually, one of my old elementary school friends that I'm still in touch with, we made a couple of home videos together and whatnot. He owns his own brewing thing now, and he lives in where does he live now? Somewhere in Midwest, but he owns his own brewing company. He loves our pod. He's the one that was talking to us mostly in our arguably awesome Facebook group.
That's right. That's right. I do remember. I do
Isaac.
remember. Shout out to Isaac. Thank you very much,
He's a
dude.
big supporter. He loves anything that I've done since we were kids, and I'm glad for him. He hasn't changed a bit. He's just a father now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So we could definitely talk about beer. We'd have somebody to talk about beer with to educate us and educate the people that don't know much about beer, but they love to drink it. Boom, done. Figured it out. Shout
That's
out,
fair.
Isaac.
That's fair. Now, speaking of podcast,
Oh yeah.
I think we
aliens.
have forgot what we're currently doing.
Whoopsie. Fatality.
We're talking about aliens in space, folks. And Anthony asked me to jump it off A.Card over here, so I will go ahead and just kind of spin you off here. I want to talk about aliens and pop culture. Just get that out of the way. Just kind of familiarize people with the concept of aliens.
If we're going in the direction I think we're going to go with this topic, okay, go.
One of my first experiences with aliens, as far as TV shows and stuff was concerned, was X-Files. Back when they were introducing you to guys who looked like this, you know what I'm saying? Little men who look like that.
The Greys.
The Greys.
Oh. How do they wear sunglasses without a nose?
I don't know. That guy looks like he's got a nose. Here, let me just bend over.
That was I'm trying to mimic the face of the alien. They're gonna meme me or something on here. Maybe I should stop being stupid.
No,
Okay.
it's perfect, man.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, X-Files had some of like the creepiest stories about like extraterrestrial
Yeah,
activities, and I mean, from like shadow creatures to like people with no eyebrows and stuff like G-Men, Men in Black. Like there's all sorts of creepy stories that they made you kind of open your mind to the possibilities, if you will, to there being extra life outside of the planet.
Yep. Oh,
Definitely
Aliens might have been one that was a bit extreme.
Oh my goodness sakes, Aliens is intense. I mean, definitely kick-ass movie. Definitely kick-ass movie for sure. I mean, gotta love what is it, Ridley Scott's directorial?
Alien. Yeah, I think the first Alien in 1978 or 79 was his first movie, his first directorial debut.
Incredible.
Yeah, definitely was for what it was at the time.
Did you know that the scene that they do with the chest bursting, they didn't warn the other castmates except for the one having the chest bursting that was what was gonna happen?
Because they wanted the shock and surprise.
Oh my goodness! Could you imagine? You're just like trying to film a scene and you're like ah.
I forgot about. I read that because I'm a big thing on commentary behind the scenes, which you only get on Blu-rays now, unfortunately. But yeah, I remember them sharing. You reminded me about that. There you go. Yeah, that's always good.
That's a little factoid for you folks at home. Love that. Speaking of aliens, what did you think of Prometheus?
The film?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of Alien Isolation, the video game. Prometheus. I think I was 50-50 on it. I mean, the storyline was good. You know what? Actually, maybe that was really a good movie. I only seen it once, and I seen it the year after it came out. And that was like, what, 10 years ago now?
At this point in time, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't fully finish it because I will be honest, after a certain point I was kind of like snooze, but it just caught me at a bad time.
Maybe that's why I don't remember much of it. All I remember is the alien who gets fused with the ship driving part or something. The planet. I never saw the second one. I remember the last one. It was like a weird looking alien that was kind of small. Now they're trying to do a reboot with Sigourney Weaver where she comes back, and it's supposed to be after Aliens or a sequel to Aliens or something. So many of these spin-offs. We'll definitely have a podcast for reboots and sequels and remakes.
Tell me about it. I think there's another Predator coming out called Prey.
It actually looks kind of good.
I will admit it actually does look pretty good.
I wish we could get a medieval times Jeepers Creepers movie where he's fighting knights and all that. That'd be interesting.
Dude, I thought that it's about time for another Jeepers Creepers. It's been probably long enough for them to be like, oh yeah, it's time for him to wake up and feed on children.
Did you see the third one?
I don't think I did.
I did.
No, I'm aware of it.
But there were some good scenes in it.
Yes, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Needed aliens though.
I did not share my introduction. I forgot to share my introduction to aliens. Not the film Aliens. What was the first alien movie? I remember in the 90s there was a show called Alien Nation where it was like bald aliens that lived with humans, and they look kind of human, but they're bald and they have brown spots on their head. Should I share a picture?
Yeah, feel free, man. That sounds familiar.
Could you're faster at that with me. Just look up Alien Nation TV show. It was like late 80s, early 90s. It was like an alien cop works with a human cop, and the aliens and the humans have this thing that was like racism almost. I think that's what the show was kind of working off of, racism and how you work together in culture. Because I think in the 80s, that movie Colors came out.
You said it was a TV show?
Yeah. Alien Nation. One word, I believe.
Let's see. Oh, wow. It's got quite a few faces that are pretty popular. It's a TV show with actual people?
Yeah. Live action.
A Los Angeles police detective copes with his new partner. Hold on, let me go back and share this really quick.
Yeah, dude, share it. I actually would watch it because my dad would watch it on the Sci-Fi Channel. Sci-Fi Channel had a lot of great shows in the 90s.
Share this. Okay, so we got the episode guide here, season 1, pilot 1. A Los Angeles police detective copes with his new partner, an alien, struggling to assimilate into Earth society.
I know it's late 80s, man. 89. It's as old as me.
Oh my gosh. Los Angeles police detective with Psych San Francisco investigate a doctor who is killing newcomers to benefit human patients. So we're killing aliens for their organs. Oh,
I actually don't remember the premise of the show, to be honest. Oh my god.
Gosh. That's so great. Oh, jeez. Okay, I might have to...
Harvesting aliens.
Deep dive into this. Oh gosh, it's a science fiction police procedural adapted from the 1988 movie. Stars Gary Graham as Detective Matthew Sykes, reluctantly working with newcomer alien Sam George Francisco. Gosh, My name's San Francisco.
Wait, he used an Earth name for. Is this the alien's name?
Yes.
Okay, I remember I saw the movie and then I'd watch the TV show. Oh man, this is
What is
corny.
happening? Oh my gosh. Certain anatomical differences and have been bred with greater physical strength and intelligence, but are otherwise humanoid. These newcomers are accepted as the latest immigrants to the U.S. Explores issues around their integration into the multicultural society. Oh my gosh. So, as if the great American melting pot couldn't be, 80 more overcooked and, like, too many chefs. And then we're going to add aliens to the mix. It's like, hey, as if us New Yorkers didn't have enough problems, and now we got aliens stealing our jobs. Come on.
Exactly. It sounds a bit racist, doesn't it?
It's definitely something.
Yeah. Did you ever watch that show? Does any of the
Mm-mm.
images look familiar? No. Must have my dad must have been very adventurous on the TV back then. It was either that or Swamp Thing.
I'm gonna have to
Um,
mess around with that. That's so funny.
it was either that or Mac and Me. I mean, the options are so limited. But no, then I got in. So yeah, long story short, Alien Nation. Then of course the Alien movies. I remember there was a limited toy line that was promoting that was going to be a cartoon, but it was canceled. But they still made the toys. It was called Alien Aliens. It was just called Aliens. You'd have like a flying alien, a hammerhead alien. I have the toys. I should have brought them in. I totally forgot. But yeah, stuff like that. Simple stuff. If you grew up in the '90s, you'd see it.
How about we talk about a book of mine that I really like called The Day After Roswell. Oh, excuse me, Roswell. It is a book about how it's a book written by hold on, I have the
I thought you
name
were gonna say
right
the day
here.
after tomorrow. I was gonna say, oh no.
I bet you did. But it's written by William J. Burns, based off the testimonies of Colonel Philip J. Corzo, and it's
Okay.
about the literal days in between the aliens hovering around and crashing, and then the military developing technology based off of this alien technology by reverse engineering. They stripped apart UFOs
Yeah.
and used that technology to make like smartphones and microchips and X-rays
X-rays
and
have been
night
around for years
vision, and
too.
not like after 1947. I'll
That's
tell you that.
true.
It was like a freaking technological boom after that.
That is true. I forgot about. I heard about that before, and I forgot all about it. Now you're bringing it up. Man, I'm stupid. Oh,
No, 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 no. You're not stupid, buddy. You're not stupid. Never. I just did some. I watched that show Ancient Aliens, which is so amazing, and they talked about this book,
that's a good
and I
show.
couldn't help. Oh, dude, love Ancient Aliens. But they mentioned The Day After Roswell, and I bought it off of Google Play Books. And funny enough, we're sitting here talking about Roswell. July 3rd / the 4th, depending on who's telling the
My
story,
birthday.
marks the 75th anniversary this year of the Roswell crash in New Mexico.
You mean that weather balloon?
Allegedly. Allegedly.
The stuff they say. The more technology advances, the smarter we as a society become, and also the dumber.
Oh my gosh,
It's
well, yeah.
it's irony, but yeah, stuff like this is so obvious. Um, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of books like that, but it's hard to find a really good one that actually sounds like, you know what I mean? That's not like BS, but it actually sounds like, oh, this person's like, you could definitely see that this is being something truth is being spoken.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for instance, this guy, Philip J. Corzo, he's an Army colonel out there in New Mexico at the time. And he gets charged by General Twining with this file based off of the alien technology they ripped out of the ship. And he tasked him with putting this, information, this technological information out into the R&D development programs. I know it's research and development, so it's redundant.
Yeah, yeah,
But
it's just something a little quicker to say it.
Yeah. But basically, he like spreads it out across the world. I mean, to safe people that he can trust to develop this technology for American interest. At one point, they were going to try and use this technology to build a base on the moon. And
Yeah.
that's pretty intense. I'm not going to lie, but that'd be pretty sick. They were trying to beat the Russians at the time because it
Yeah,
was kind of
the
like Cold War
angel
era.
tail.
Apparently, Russia's had their own like Roswellian type events where aliens have crashed over in
Yeah.
the Soviet.
Speaking of the moon base, I would say back in 2012, I did heavy research or browsing on YouTube because YouTube had a lot of like UFO stuff, and I tried to find those same videos. I can't find them anymore. But one that I think is still up there is like buildings, abandoned buildings or crystal castles that are on the moon.
Oh, dude, that's so great that you mentioned that. I was just looking at that yesterday.
It was like 10 years ago. I find all these weird alien videos like that. Did you see the one about the girl who looked like she had Q-tips everywhere on her face, like the frozen female body?
Oh,
And they're like
yeah.
slowly trying. I'm like, is this real? Because it's so close up. You don't know, but I couldn't help it. Just keep, and it'd be like one wormhole after another. You go, oh, no, watch this video next. Watch this video next.
No,
Oh,
I understand definitely the rabbit
to
hole
be
of
honest,
those.
space is vast, and you like it has to end, but then your brain can't comprehend. Can it end? Will it end? It can end because everything has an end, right? Logically, but in science, my mind can overload. Uh,
Logically speaking, you would think that the galaxies have an end, but there's supposedly so many infinite like galaxies out there, just so many
and this
different
is our
like.
galaxy, the Milky Way, which is an amazing picture with that new James Webb telescope footage. I follow all the NASA space groups on Facebook and on Instagram. I can't get enough of the galaxies, space. I mean, there has to be. I mean, they even found an Earth 2. I mean, which we couldn't probably survive on because there's double the oxygen or something. But it's
Oh my god!
like
Wow,
8 of
that's crazy.
our Earths in one, and as uh, I've seen like a little blurb of it that they
Oh,
got
so
like
it's like
a tiny ass
Earth on
space.
steroids, huh?
Yeah, I mean, come on. They say that there's this guy that works at OMSI that does the space astrology. He's really smart. I actually met him on Saturday. I should have got some footage. I did take some pictures that I'll share because I went to that stargazing, and he doesn't think there's life out there. I mean, because the distance from the Earth to the sun, it's very rare that that's the right distance to make life happen. But there has to be life out there. Come on. I mean, not to get religious. We don't get religious or political on the show, but in the Bible, there's angels. They say there's these three-headed dogs on burning chariots. It has to be aliens. What we call angels have to be what they think are aliens. Come on. There's so much things like.
Well, there is a lot of there is a lot of alien symbology and theology as far as like disc shaped things, golden glowing beings, people taking off into the sky, the heavens.
Yep.
There's all these different like illusions that people can.
Catholics believe it.
Oh wow,
I
wow.
mean, at least in Rome, there's a painting with Mary and God, and then there's like a UFO in the background of this painting from like the 1800s. I was like, what?
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Space is just makes your brain tickle.
Yeah. Well, what makes my brain tickle is thinking about the beings that could exist within that space.
Oh, what kind of beans are we talking about? Pork and
Well,
beans.
because of
That
my
was a
pronunciation
horrible
there.
joke. That's a dad joke. Oh
For all the
God.
dads out there, this one's for
Ah.
you.
Bang. Oh, knock him
Oh,
out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Oh, I said, knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Instead of knock him out the box, Rick. Oh, it's a Star Wars gangster rap, 2004.
bro, you already know.
We got Death Star. We got Death Star. I'm jealous. I didn't get what you got. So, hey guys, the beer's coming back up. The Revenge of the
Ooh.
Astronauts ass.
Holy crap, that Hefeweizen slaps. Ooh, damn. This
uh,
ring light gets me sweaty every time.
I need
Every
to start
time.
drinking on here. Should I grab a beer too?
Dude, feel free to grab a beer.
I'm gonna grab a beer because I feel like the last every podcast you're drinking something. I'm not. I need to get one.
Hey, that's my boy. That's my freaking boy. Yeah.
As Spock always said, "May the Force be with you." I'm gonna
Something
piss
like that.
off everybody out there.
You like to claim to be a fanboy. But I don't think so. Hmm. What do you think, R2? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Holy crap. They're shooting. No, just kidding. I changed my background for those of you listening in. Got a little space theme going on. I'm in the trench run right now from Empire Strikes Back. So yeah. I don't know. Wait, am I getting my Star Wars movies right? I could be. I hope so. Oh no. How much of this Hefeweizen have I had? I kind of want to go back to the Milky Way. Anyways, so I hope that you folks are enjoying the podcast so far. This little intermission here is kind of like just kind of give you a moment to stand up, clap your hands, take a stretch, crack your back.
And now that I have my beer, it's the Pacific Sparkling Sun-Kissed Grapefruit. Pacific Sparkling Craft Seltzer, made hard to drink easy. Is this local? No, yeah, Pacific Northwest. I don't know where though, but maybe Portland. Let's try it. Yeah,
I immediately got you the burps, huh?
yeah. I think that's because I like to eat too fast and drink too fast if it tastes good. That means I'll get drunk fast.
For real. I know I've been sipping on this for a little bit.
Well, back on the topic of in the line of what we're talking about right now, I got a book that a school was going to throw away called Alienology. Are aliens among us? And it's a book for kids, but I'm like, really? This is a book for, I mean, look at it, it's all sparkly, it has like embedded diamonds in some of it.
It's so sad to see people like throwing away kids' books. Here, I'm gonna switch the view and then go ahead and hold that back up for the camera again real quick.
Okay.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I looked at it and I wasn't gonna take it like aliens, but then I forget. We hear about space all the time. We take it for granted. Some of us who aren't interested, but I'm like, but yeah, it's vast. So, I mean, it has like just like little flip areas where you like flip things, read about it. And I'm like, oh, that is so cool. And like has alien code and talks about like Stonehenge and all this stuff. Maybe some of it's just for fun, but there's actually like some facts about it too, like ancient tribes and all that stuff. I
Well,
think
you
it's
know
really
that ancient astronaut theorists believe that those civilizations were visited by aliens
yeah,
and given technology.
yeah, years ago. And why I haven't come here? Well, I mean, they've probably been coming here all the time, checking on us. Because now more than ever, we're getting more and more footage that, and NASA and the military has verified that, yeah, we don't know what this is, and we're admitting to it now. What they should have done years ago. But we're just now seeing it. 'Cause now technology's been better to capture this stuff for us, regular smo Joes or average Joes, whatever that word is. But yeah, I mean, like it talks about planets and all that stuff that's in our solar system. It's just like the anatomy. Dude, this book, how many pages is this? Oh, there's no page numbers. I mean, it gets cartoony and kiddish at the end, but this is definitely worth the read. I haven't read it yet. It takes a lot for me to read a book, but I know this is going to be good. That's why I kept it. Alienology by the Complete Book of Extraterrestrials. I don't know who it's by, but it's Alienology, the Complete Book of Extraterrestrials. Definitely recommend that.
Oh, dude, that's actually pretty chill. It's kind of like how kids or young adults would have like a, well, no, kids, I guess, would have like a dinosaur book. I had a
Yeah,
dinosaur book, but this is like having an alien book. I loved the complete anatomy of an alien part. That was pretty cool. The little flip. That was
it makes
actually
you
pretty.
wonder, like, hey, where did they get this information? I mean, like, I know hey, there was a government wrote this book. I've got a top secret book.
That brings me to another piece of the puzzle, and that being government conspiracy theories surrounding aliens.
Okay,
Yes.
what do you got?
Well, for one, we already talked about the
Wait,
government.
are you bugged? We got to be careful. We might get cut off. Hey, boys, no!
Holy crap! I
They
think my
poisoned me
co-host
already,
died.
man. We got to be careful.
Oh, it must have been pretty weak.
Okay, conspiracy theories. What do you got? I need to think of some. Maybe this will be like a igniter for my brain.
Well, uh, I was going somewhere and I kind of lost my thought train.
Did I? Did my fake death like throw you off?
Somewhere I'll get it back.
Okay, you were mentioning government conspiracy theories.
Um, hmm, I don't know where I was going with it.
Oh damn. Here's to human brains forgetting so easily, which I do every day.
Maybe it's an after effect of the probing. I don't know. At this point,
Oh
at this
god.
point, anything's possible.
I think I've been probed too many times. Doesn't affect me anymore. I'm kind of used to it now.
But no, okay, no, that okay, that brings me back a little bit.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
talk about how there's different theories about the government. Obviously, having a knowledge of extraterrestrials for some time. The point is, the government's controlling your thoughts and feelings about aliens through popular media and culture, so that it's more easily for you to accept it depending on what they want you to accept. So, for instance, the government's like, "Oh, hands up! We knew about aliens. Sorry, and yeah, here's this and that, and we don't even know." But I guess that kind of, in a way, seems to me like a ploy to try and win the people back as far as like their favor. They're like, "Yeah, we finally admit it. Shame on us, but we're just as
Mm,
confused as you guys are." And while it's all well and good, and people are less I don't know what you want to call it. Like, the idea of an alien is less shocking because
yeah.
we've been so overexposed to it. It's like, oh, an alien, huh? Great.
Eh,
Yeah.
hey, there's an alien ship. Ah, they're coming back here again. Schmucks.
Hey, Bob, there's a 25-kilometer metal disc floating above Washington, D.C. Do you think we should be worried about that there?
Oh, hey there. Yeah, that UFO. I remember that one. They came over here from Utah over a month ago.
Yeah, super scary.
It's like we're Canadian or something. Oh, hey,
Hey.
yeah. No worries. I just have me beer and me old brew.
Yeah, dude. But I don't know. Like, that's
That's
that's just a
true.
thought.
Do you ever wonder? Sometimes I think about like these alien movies that they like try to discuss, like show you what aliens look like, and I'm wondering. I wonder if some of these are actually what aliens look like. Not like the super scary ones, but like the ones that look more like the Greys or something like that. Like I'm like, it gotta be. I've seen like autopsy photos. Like I don't know if it was real from the 50s or 60s. Remember that one where that leg of the alien's torn up with a big head?
That guy that I was telling you about, Philip Corzo, I believe that back in 2017, when he first started giving all the information about the aliens that he had been
Yeah,
privy to, I believe he was showing some of the old photographs and even,
probably that one.
like that. Yeah, that's probably the exact one you're talking
It's like
about.
the
And
alien sitting down like this
yeah, yeah, that's
with the
actually,
bit. Looks like it has kind of humanish eyes. Like it's not all black. Like there's some white in there. That looks believable. That's what I think an alien would look like.
yeah, yeah. And ancient astronaut theorists believe that aliens have started spreading their DNA amongst humans to create some sort of alien human hybrid that would become a superior race to the rest of us.
But how would they be superior?
Because they'd
Like
be,
X-Men?
well, I guess, yeah, like some sort of mutant. They'd have the best
First
of
class.
both species is what they're trying to do, is what they're suggesting, is that they're trying to make someone who's ultimately adaptable to Earth, but then they're trying to make someone who's ultimately adaptable to space as well. Is the suggestion a new
I
superior
I would love
race?
to suggest something on that note to the government.
Hmm.
10-foot tall hybrid alien women. I
No,
would
no,
not fight that one.
we're talking about aliens
Oh,
trying to create these. I mean, I
oh.
guess maybe you know what? Maybe that's a theory. The
Attack
government's
of the
trying to
10-foot
create
woman
alien
aliens.
women. Death
No,
by snoo
don't.
snoo.
Don't don't get me. Don't do it. Do it though.
It's death by snoo snoo, right? Yeah, I thought so.
Don't. Oh, I was gonna smack my face. It's a
Shit.
fantasy. It's not real, is it? But it is.
We're gonna need to insert like a William Shatner like sex with aliens meme somewhere.
Great Scott!
Wow, woman's
Oh,
got 3 titties.
it's got 3 titties. I don't know who I'm supposed to do it. I'm trying to think of other theories, but maybe you pretty much hit the nail on the head with a good one. I've seen a lot of footage, like two shaven white men with black suits walking into a building. They're like
Yes.
FBI. They were supposedly alien with red eyes. I mean, I don't know how they could see with red eyes. I couldn't see jack shit on that except they were all pale white. Um, I've seen UFO footage. And some of the UFO footage, I follow UFO Secrecy on Instagram, really good
Mm-hmm.
for photo and video, mostly videos. But what I think aliens look like are also what you see on the sea. Something like, not completely, but somewhat. Oh, and I got a good theory that I just came up with a couple days ago. But this, going back to what I'm just talking about now. Oh shit! Now I have a brain fart. What was I saying? Oh, the aliens are the government's trying to not make me tell the truth. Oh God. So we see these UFOs, solid ships floating in the sky, then boom, they're gone, or they come in groups of lights following each other, or they shapeshift somehow. But they also look like germ molecules floating in the sky, like plasma, like with legs, and they go out and long, like something you'd see in the sea or something. Like these are like organisms that are coming in from space. What I think there's organisms like what you see floating in the sea that are in space, and ships and other things just floating around in there that NASA tries to cut off from its satellites. When you see the footage, they try to cut it off before, because you always see these things fly by in satellite footage. They're like, oh, what was that in the background behind this NASA astronaut floating in space? But I also have a theory. We have weird looking bugs, animals, sea creatures. What if aliens brought all that to Earth to preserve those creatures here that were starting to die off on other planets that are already dead from other galaxies or in the solar system? Our
Maybe
planet's being
aliens brought.
cultivated.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Because we got some weird ass bugs on this planet. Like, did they really come from here? I mean, they probably did, but you never know. That's just like my one of my many theories. One of my many,
The aliens
like
might have had
Noah's
some.
Ark almost.
Yeah.
Have
Am
you
I
ever
lagging
had?
on?
No, you're not. You're not lagging. I tried to pretend like I was frozen. Yeah, and it didn't happen. No, you're not lagging so far. Have you ever witnessed an extraterrestrial phenomenon or have seen anything growing up or recently?
No, I never personally witnessed anything that I would explain as like extraterrestrial nature. To be honest, I mostly like kind of believe in for the sake of just like believing. To be honest, it's not so much
Yeah,
like I've had a personal proof. It's just fun
but it
for
can't be
me.
far fetched, you know? I mean, we got life here. What makes you think a blink of life didn't happen somewhere else?
Well, right. I mean, in this entire solar system, we're supposed to believe that like nothing exists out there.
which is just blasphemy.
That's just
Come
one
on.
hard theory for me to believe. I mean, I can believe that aliens took, a bunch of species that were dying out on their planets onto some sort of crazy space ark and brought them to Earth as some sort of conservationist scheme. I can, but as far as like believing that like there's no life out there, that's a hard one for me because it's just such a vast space. I mean, to use the word space literally. And I just can't imagine there being like nothing else out there. That'd be so crazy that in all these like billions and gazillions and quadrillions of like light years and everything, that there's no other living matter out there besides on Earth. That's wild.
And there's a reason why they don't want to tell us. And that's that is the tormenting thing. Like, why do they hide so many things, the government? Why are there so many secrets? Why can't they just tell us everything? What's the big deal?
Cause you can't handle the truth.
Yes, I can. I'm trying to do it. Tom Cruise, I can't do it.
But I'm sure the main
can't
reason
get
why
the
the
laugh
government
either.
does that stuff, I'm pretty sure it's because they're trying to
There's
control us to a
something.
point. Like they don't want people panicking. There's aliens. The world's over.
And
Like,
then they tell us, oh, there's a lot of galaxies that are active with life right now that are cross coming in back and forth into our planet, and we have just been trying to hide it, and it's just too much now. We can't hide it anymore.
I
There's
can't
been
wait.
life coming here every day for millions and millions of years.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
What about those people that
Ooh.
have those little like stone implants in their skin? They dig them out. Those people those witnesses that say they've been abducted or they've seen something, or oh yeah, they impregnated my wife, or I found this little implant and pulled it out. They took my
Aliens
cow.
impregnate my wife.
Alien impregnated my
Aliens.
wife. I told him I couldn't do it, and he helped me out.
The alien gave me a loan for my house so I could buy it off my mortgage if I let him sleep with my wife.
And then he said, "Nanu, nanu." Rest in peace, Rob Williams.
Mm,
Uh,
that's fair. Rest in peace.
yeah, but going back to what you were saying, um,
You believe in life. You believe in life out there. Easy.
yeah,
To a
I
point.
do. I just want to know what the big secrecy is. What, like when we die, will we really find out what's going on? Well, that's the thing. Like, why? My brain is already hitting a wall because I don't know how to comprehend it.
He's just like, there's so
Overload of the
much.
human brain.
The vastness
Uh,
of space.
we need Einstein. What was that guy that passed away a few years ago? They made a movie about him. He was in the wheelchair.
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking, Einstein, Bill Gates. I don't know if Bill Gates is a big guy, but I know Stephen Hawking and Einstein. Already gone.
Hey,
It would have been
man.
great to have it on the podcast. It would have been a 2 hour, 3 hours one right there.
He's probably up there with L. Ron Hubbard and everything, just chilling out, on the spaceship.
Oh man. Do you have any favorite sci-fi movies?
Hmm.
I would say, yeah, Star Wars is number one. Star Trek Next Generation's my number two.
Can't be mad at Star Trek.
But I would say my favorite. Oh man, this for action, it's got to be Alien. Oh, that's messed up. It's got to be Aliens. Oh wow.
You're really trying.
Oh, I thought it would go through. I was like, can you see my head through this DVD? How stupid am I? I was, hey, there's my head. That'd be weird. This is possessed. I would say I'm as much fascinated with space and aliens as I am with the paranormal. It's about the same equality for me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, we got the cliche alien, Predator, Blade Runner, like a Japanese cyberpunk kind of movie. We got Enemy Mine with Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. Great film. And then we got
Wow.
a favorite sci-fi comedy,
Oh,
Galaxy Quest.
dude, nice, nice.
You can't beat Tim. You got actually one they don't even mention on the front is Sam Rockwell. He was in another sci-fi from 2009 called Moon, where him and Kevin Spacey, who plays the voice of the ship, are just distance off, and he's cloned. Sam Rockwell has a clone to carry on his mission. I don't want to give too much away. Great movie, but old school Aliens, 90s Galaxy Quest, modern right now Interfucking-Stellar Matthew McConaughey. That's a
Murph,
fucking mind trip. That makes you think.
Murph.
Murph!
Hey, well, you know what? I feel like we can't talk about space without talking time travel. So, sure, let's go ahead and throw that one out there. Time travel, man. We were talking about aliens and stuff. We believe that it's a possibility that aliens are able to travel through time and space.
But black holes aren't time portals, from what I just found out. They just suck you into a density so tight that boom, you're gone.
Condensed into an infinitesimal speck.
Yep, that's the sad part. It's just like I was like, oh, but I still like think it's a wormhole. Oh wait, is that different from because in Interstellar he goes through a wormhole, right? So it's different from a black hole. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can't believe he thought that would work. He was just like, let's do it. It was such a shot in the dark.
Let's go. All right, all right, all right.
I will admit,
my chair again.
the filming of
God.
that scene was so incredible. They did such a good job with this. See, he's riding, and then the ship cuts off, and it's just him and this big metal bucket just flying through. He's just like, well, hold on, wait. I think I'm not using the right background for this. hold on.
I want to see that again.
He's just
Can we make a little gif of that? You can turn that into a gif. Dana, you're going too fast! Imagine Bill and Ted trying to man a ship.
Oh, but they did such a good job.
You should pass out in the X-Wing. Luke, are you there? Luke! He passed out. And that's how Skywalker ended the legacy in a blink of an eye. Woo! Enterprise!
I was gonna say, what are you, my R2D2?
Oh wow! Yeah, I almost hit the pitch, didn't I?
It was pretty
That's the
close.
one thing about me. I have a high pitch.
You up there, boy?
I'm a streamer.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
And a
that's
streamer.
That's what his wife says.
Yeah. I can't make this X-rated. That's for Discord and Twitch. Sorry. If you like feet, go to the feet section. That's in the subreddit.
Yeah, subreddit. Yeah. R/foot, you know.
My left foot, and not the one starring Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh my gosh. What time is it? We gotta start wrapping this thingy.
Oh
Oh
do
my
you have
gosh.
any favorite video games? Space video games. I actually got one thing because we want to talk about Nope, which is a Key Peele is just hitting them out with. Or wait.
Oh
Key.
yeah, Jordan.
Fuck it, I can't remember their names now. Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah, Jordan Peele. It's
Yeah,
Keegan Michael Keys and Jordan Peele.
I still like that one where he's the rapper. And then that one guy's like, yo, I grew up in the hood and I'm a straight laced man. The guy, titty.
Titties, boobies, butts.
But I never knew that guy could make such great film. Every movie he's busted out, he's really made sure it's not a piece of shit just for the money, but he actually does it with art and meaning behind it.
If you haven't watched it yet, when Jordan Peele recreates the Twilight Zone series, or I won't say recreates, but like
Oh, I forgot about that.
reboots. Dude, it's so amazing. It's so freaking good. And you should definitely check it out. He has this cadence to his delivery that's perfect. and it's just the way they craft a story. You can tell that there's a lot of love in the project.
You've watched the movie Nope, though?
No, that movie comes out
Okay.
July 22nd
I need to buy
next
tickets for
week.
that. Yeah, since I can't, get movies via other outlets, I have to go to the movies.
I love how he bases his horror movies in some aspect of reality. For instance,
Yeah,
in
makes
Nope,
it more realistic.
yeah, beautiful. Like how he takes the story of like the first black like horse trainers for horses in Hollywood, and then throws in this alien story on top of it too. I'm just like,
Is
what a
that what Nope is
spin!
about?
Yeah, so basically the girl, Kiki Palmer, and I can't remember the guy's name right now. Forgive me. He was in like Black Panther, and he was in a bunch of other great films like Get Out and other movies. But this one in particular, they're this
Oh,
family.
he's in all of his movies now.
Yeah, at
He's a
this point.
go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so they're playing the family, like the descendants of one of the first black families that raised horses for doing stunts and things in movies like cowboy films and stuff. And so they're pretty much, it looks like they're making some sort of documentary or trying to make like a series or gain some sort of popularity off of that fact for probably like saving a ranch or a farm. And then all of a sudden, boom, all this alien stuff starts happening. People are getting pulled up into the sky. People are racing horses against UFOs. Like it looks wild.
Yeah.
Looks crazy. I can't wait. It's got Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead in it. It's got all these good actors, man. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah, that's one of the movies. I saw that trailer in the theater. I was like, "What is this?" I think I heard about it before I saw the trailer, but yeah, that movie is gonna be a must go see, especially if it's Jordan doing it. So you got to see it. I'm always waiting to see what he does next to see because what was the last one? Us. That was a trippy one. That was good
And you know what? You still
because
got
the
me
guy,
beat.
the father in Us, was also in Black Panther. He played that big tough tribe guy that really hated him, that hated the Black Panther. And I
Oh
didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't recognize him at all. I'm like, what?
I like that you watched Black Panther, man. Black Panther 2 hopefully should be coming out soon. Wakanda Forever.
Oh man, everybody was saying that in Indonesia. All the kids, I'm like, really?
I
Come
believe
on,
it.
it's getting old. I mean, I was getting tired of it just as the actor was. I mean, he was. It's like, come on.
I got
Oh
my
yeah,
freaking-
Thanos, the OG Thanos.
Yeah, come and get me.
I like how Thanos, when they first showed him in the MCU movies, he looked purple and he looked different than he ended up doing. He changed after the second or third appearance at the end of one of the Avenger films.
Technically, you could call Thanos an alien coming in and attacking the Earth, doing some naughty alien things.
I would not want to have that alien probing me, if you know what I mean. Ouch! With his golden glove of justice.
No kidding. Like
I kind of feel
whew.
like there could be a joke there, but I can't think of anything witty to say that would connect with the Avengers.
I tell you what, that's definitely not a proctologist that I would want to call. That's for sure.
The Thanos finger snap. You ever heard of that?
Oh, fingers snapped that ass.
Yeah. What would you do if you met an alien?
What I would do if I met an alien. If I met an alien, I hit him with the what? No, I'm just kidding. If I
What
met
is
an
this,
alien,
Independence Day? Welcome to Earth.
Right.
Boom. Oh no, he punched him, then he said it, right? Yeah.
Independence Day 2, by the way, can we just for one moment? Oh, I was so disappointed.
I think I watched that on the plane when I was going to Japan or something because I have nothing else to watch. I'm like, oh, Resurgence. Some parts were good, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what happened in the movie.
They basically did the thing that all these reboots do where they make homages to like famous, I mean not famous, but like iconic scenes in the originals, but then it just feels like a pale copy and paste thing just with better graphics, and like even still some of the acting was just like pale, and the president tries to give like a rousing Independence Day speech again, and he just gives it in such a dog ass tired, like I don't care anymore fashion. It's the
Here we
same
go
guy,
again.
but yeah,
Was it Bill Paxton? No. Yeah.
yeah.
Bill Pullman. Bill Pullman.
Pullman, yeah, it was Pullman again, but he
Love
just
him.
played it so dog ass tired, and it was just like it didn't have any of the oomph from back in the day. You know what I mean?
And we hadn't
This
seen him in
is
years.
our Independence Day. Like it had none of that. It had none of that. No oomph.
If if I met an alien, I would ask him to take me on your fucking ship, show me around the galaxy, show me your world, show me where you're from, show me everything that the fucking government's not letting me see, letting
That's
us
fair.
see.
I'd like to do that. Actually, that's fair.
I did want to share. I never shared the moon pictures. Um,
No.
this was a close-up shot through a telescope of one of the OMSI astronomy stargazing members from the organization. He let me put my phone through the lens,
That's pretty sick.
and I kind of grained it out a little bit. Oh,
What do you see that crater
there.
where the one thing crashed, the rocket crashed into the moon?
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, no. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, a telescope can get such good. Like, I wish it was a super moon. That would have been even better.
Oh yeah,
But
dude.
this is
Telescopes.
still amazing.
Beautiful.
Taking this with my phone. Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, makes you almost want to get a telescope, doesn't it?
I'll be going to another one of those, so maybe I can get better shots. One of the staff there that's friends with my wife was sharing the. She has like this little, looks like a that Disney robot Pixar thing. It's a white digital one that scopes
Oh,
the area around you, and you have to download an app to connect to it with Bluetooth, and it digitally sends you the photos that it's taking. So it's like real legit photos digitally being sent to you. We saw the golden ring, the what is it called? I am bad with these scientific names. But we saw the Milky Way. We saw all the shit that you couldn't see with a regular telescope because this one's digital and can somehow find this shit. It just boggles my mind. It was about $3,000 though, that piece of equipment she bought on her own money.
that's fair.
Crazy shit.
Damn, that's expensive. I couldn't imagine spending that much money on something like that. Woo.
But if you really want to see what real alien invasion would look like, watch Mars Attacks.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that before we ended the podcast, brother. Because, dude, I love that movie. I mean, you brought it up last time in the
Yep.
video about playing it on the playground. Probably some sort of card or link in the corner about that. You can skip the rest of this video, go watch it if you feel like a bastard.
If you feel like you're going back in time.
But no, man, Pierce Brosnan. You were talking about Jack
Jack
Black
Nicholson
and Jack Nicholson.
and Jack Black.
Oh, both the Jacks, the good Jacks.
Sarah Jessica Parker. It
Y-
is just Randy Quaid, Dennis Quaid's brother. So they've both been in alien space movies.
Gotta love the
It's a
Quaids,
fu-
man.
And guess who directed it? Tim Burton. It's a Tim Burton style, and he did it justice to what I guess was based off a comic book series or a series of darker comics, but this one, the movie's kind of dark humor. But yeah, I would love to see a sequel, but I
The
don't know if it'd be
scene?
as good.
The scene where Pierce Brosnan and Sarah Jessica get their heads put on the little dogs and the ship crashes, dude. Wow.
Oh, you're such my sweetheart.
Why does she talk like the girl from Little Shop of Horrors?
Right?
I love you.
Do you have any favorite games? I will go back in the order that these games were released. We got Star Wars Battlefront 2004 for the PS2.
Love that
this
you
game
invited
was
me to your
epic.
house, dude, to play
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Epic.
I got both of them. Amazing. Then 2 years later, a year later, Predator Concrete Jungle. You play as the
Ooh.
Predator doing all the things from the first and second movie before there were other movies after the second one.
Ooh, I need to put this in first view so that we can make that big on the screen. Hold on.
Yeah. Predator Concrete Jungle. You can play as all the suits because this came out a year after Alien vs. Predator, which I thought was a great movie, but now I look back at it and I was like, I thought the sequel was pretty good though. But you can have all the costumes from all the movies, some made up new at the time of the game in 2005, costumes that are cool, and you actually do come across the aliens when you're inside of a ship that you're trying to escape from while there's a horde of these aliens chasing you,
Oh,
and
damn.
they'll bite you up. and you can see the little mouths coming out too. The graphics are that not that bad. Didn't age very well, but it's still fun. And then we got 2014's Alien Isolation. You're Sigourney Weaver's daughter looking for her mom, or something like that, or her mom's already gone and you're taking over where she left
No,
off.
you had it right the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, we never end up finding her. Spoiler alert. And the DLC, you play as Sigourney Weaver, and you can choose as the other two other characters from the original '79 film or '78 film, and you can play that. And this is probably one of my favorite modern day Alien games. And there's going to be a new one. Eric, you want to tell them about it?
Oh my gosh, so excited. So one of the companies that has made some of the best VR titles, like I want to say their name is Survios, Survios, something like that. They are building a first-person VR experience for Aliens, and I am assuming it's going to be you hiding in lockers and lots of scary moments of you being like, shh, oh, I hear something. Wait, oh my god, wait, oh, run, 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 oh no, 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 no.
Is it based off the sequel?
I I don't know if they're going to be doing this as a VR sequel, because that would suck if it was a VR only sequel for people who don't have it.
From the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
mean,
that's true.
I don't think it's gonna be Alien Isolation
Meets
just in
Aliens,
VR.
1986.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's just gonna be like a copy and paste. But I haven't done enough research myself. But I think it might be somewhat of a sequel to Isolation, which would be super sick. And was that your only? Oh no, you brought up the whole like freaking PS2 catalog. All right, I'll take it from here, man. Alien Isolation, actually, I will keep that on my list as one of the top two for me. It is actually a really solid game, not only faithful to the movie franchise, but just in general, it has the ability to immerse you into their own little universe. Like at one point, like, did you get to the point where you unlocked the flamethrower?
Oh yeah, I beat the whole game like 2 times.
Oh no, I
It
do
was
remember.
fun.
You did the whole like completionist thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I did.
Um,
Well, I didn't platinum it, but that's too hard for my brain to do.
But for me, my all-time favorite so far would have to be Dead Space 2. And I don't know
There's
if you've
a
ever
sequel?
played Dead Space. Dude, there's 3 of them.
Wait, what? I thought
Yeah.
the first one came out like 2 years ago.
Oh gosh, now you're gonna make me find a screen for to share with you here.
Oh my god.
So while I'm pulling this up, Dead Space 2. Well, for people who aren't familiar with Dead Space in general, it's about a guy named Isaac Clarke, and he winds up being an engineer on a space station. And that space station becomes infected with a space disease that causes people to turn into what they call necromorphs. And necromorphs are these deadly space zombies that have the ability to, if not dismembered in the correct pattern, have the ability to continue going on even after you've severed spines, taken off heads.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they can still. They'll just be like crawling after you with the one arm.
Sound like a bunch of necrophilia.
Kind of. I do feel like somebody was working something out there, just a tiny little bit.
I mean,
But there's
necromorph,
Isaac.
necrophilia. I'm making a connection here.
Well, basically, Latin is necro is Latin for like dead. For like
Okay.
dead body. So it's just,
Oh yeah,
just a play
that's
off.
true. That does.
Dead space, dead bodies in space. It's a science fiction game. As you can see over here, it was made by Visceral Games, and it is an incredible experience. Dead Space 2, however, ups the ante. So basically, as this engineer, you have to travel through this huge, immense space station, try to get yourself to freedom and safety, all while taking care of these necromorphs. And you have to use engineering tools to tactically dismember them. Well, in Dead Space 2, they upped the ante with your character being a little bit more psychologically unstable from this ancient alien artifact messing with his mind. It's called the marker. And the marker gives him these hallucinations. And so in the second one, you have to try and figure out a way to make it off another space station and another planet. And man, does it get even crazier with the body horror imagery and the amount of customization and weapons and armors that you're able to find. And they just tell such an incredible story. Like, it's such a horrific game. Like, there's a scene where you have to travel from this space, like, orbiting satellite on down to this, like, planet side station. And you freaking launch yourself, and you're just flying through space, and the sound cuts off after you leave the space station. It's just you floating, and all you can hear is just breathing in the suit.
Can you hear any like very, very faint atmosphere around you?
You're as he keeps going, you're starting to build with the of space, and then big, huge monolithic pieces start floating into space. Like, oh no, there's this like satellite that's in my way. But he like flies through the satellite, and then there's like this. Then you finally make it planet side, and all the sounds come in. It's like the whoosh of your rockets as you're trying to slow your descent.
It reminds me of an Alien Isolation moment where you have to jump from one part of the ship to the other part of the other side or something when you're in the space.
Dude, yes, yes. Alien Isolation captured that feeling of, I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Isolation in space.
Perfectly.
Oh, perfect. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. So beautiful.
Chef's kiss.
I mean, sprinkle the fucking Parmesan.
Maybe I can have Guinan make us some Chef's Kiss soup over there.
Hey. I mean, you are in the...
I did transfer to 10 forward. I was beamed over while
I was going to say, you're definitely in the 10 forward over there. Beautiful.
Again.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Just kind of give me a little clink.
You all need to not forget to wear your tin foil hats. Wear them every day. Protect yourself from being targeted.
True. That's just a little tidbit from, host to coast. It's the end of the show. It's the arguably awesome recap. We're going to talk about what we actually talked about, just in case you forgot. Too long didn't read. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, do you want to take us away real quick while I get another sip?
You go for it.
Okay, well.
We talked about conspiracy theories, UFO sightings. We didn't talk about monoliths. We'll have to bring that up again at some point.
Definitely part 2 to that, yes.
Movies,
yes.
The new movie Nope coming out, Aliens, the game that's coming out, books, Alienology, the complete book of Alien. Oh shit, I forgot. Rewind the video. You'll find it.
And then we had talked about that book, The Day After Roswell, with Philip Corso. Super amazing. If you haven't had the chance to check out that Alienology book or the Day After Roswell, definitely give those a look. I mean, I believe that actually on Audible, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. They're not a sponsor. Okay? Let me just make that clear. They're not a sponsor. You can listen to it on Audible with a free trial for no monies. You can listen to the book, The Day After Roswell, for free. I was looking at it just earlier today. So, I mean, why waste your time? Go learn about aliens and how alien technology was reverse engineered and developed into technology that we use today, like laptops and smartphones, like the ones you're watching this on or listening to. I mean, honestly, it's hard not to believe. We were living in like the freaking dark ages, and then technology advanced almost like 100 freaking years in the blink of an eye.
I mean, that's true. I mean, if Grand Theft Auto can have jetpacks, why can't we?
We're definitely gonna have to have an episode where we talk about the hydrogen collider.
Oh God.
Oh, dude.
Sounds like a drink. God, it fucked me up. From 0 to 60, I got drunk.
Collider? I barely even know her.
Not even. Come on, Collider.
Well, folks, feel free to comment on the video or, find us on the Facebook group. Just search Arguably Awesome Podcast. You send us the invite or, the request. We'll let you in. We're nice. It may be like a public group, but we still got to let people in, We got to be cool like that. Find us on the YouTube where you can see more footage like this.
Hey, and remember what Captain Picard told the Enterprise. I am your father.
I think you're still crossing your references there, bud. You're not
I'm doing
supposed
that
to
on
cross the
purpose. I
streams.
want to trigger those fans that hate Star Wars, and I'm a trigger starter. All right. Go forth, conquer, live long. Oh, I can't do it with that hand. Live long and prosper.
Yay!
Peace, may the
Yeah.
force be with you. ET phone home.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, it's been so exciting, guys. Thanks again. I'm Airflow, and this is your host. Oh wait, hold on this way. And this is your fusion dance.
We just need that old bald guy from the Six Flags.
Oh, there you go. Jeez, I wonder if any aliens are like watching this right now. Do you think like?
Yeah, we're the sitcoms that they watch, and we watch ones about aliens.
Hey, there you go. And we're the ones
Aliens aren't
watching
real. They don't exist.
And we're over here talking shit on
Whoa!
aliens.
Oh, we shouldn't have said that. You just almost disintegrated. They almost evaporated you right there.
I know. They're already hacking into the stream.
I mean, we had brain farts today, meshing into the thing. Oh my god.
Oh no, I did forget to wear my foil hat.
Oh, I can't do that weird.
You're trying to do the like.
I can't zoom out. There we go.
I don't know what you're doing. Are you trying to like move past your camera?
Thanks for tuning into the Outrageous Audio Podcast. A.Card and Airflow will join you next time.
Boom.